beginning today, thousands of them will make their way from Brooklyn to Manhattan for the United Airlines New York City half marathon.
Yeah, only reason I'm not running is because of how cold it is.
Oh,
no,
yeah.
I'm in shape. I could do 13 miles in my sleep. The race will feature athletes from 15 different countries, and CBS 2's Leah Mishkin joins us live from the starting line in Prospect Park with more on what we can expect. Leah.
Doug and Andrew, I can speak from firsthand experience. It is definitely freezing out here. It makes you want to run this race, but it's really exciting. The runners are starting to come to this pen. They're getting ready. They're excited. And I actually have a special guest. We have the race director here with us this morning. Good morning. Thank you for joining us. You must be extremely busy right now, so thanks for stopping in. Tell us a little bit about this course, 13.1 miles. What is the race like for these runners?
You know, we call this race the one to run, so it's 13.1 miles starting here in Brooklyn, adjacent to the Brooklyn Museum. We'll have 25,000 runners that will traverse Brooklyn through Flatbush, over the Manhattan Bridge, down and through the Lower East Side, over the FDR Drive, through Times Square, and into Central Park. The best bonus of this all, too, is when the athletes are going through Times Square, they'll be running by over 1,000 of our youth runners that will be out there as well. They're doing about a mile's run.
Oh, that's amazing. I mean, it must be such a beautiful perspective of New York City to see it this way.
It's New York City at its best, all the neighborhoods, all the sites. I mean, parts of the town that you never get to see. No one walks over the Manhattan Bridge. So you get to see the East River and downtown the city. It's amazing.
All right, and finish line is at Central Park.
Yes, finish line's at Central Park, right where the marathon finishes for the TCS New York City Marathon. So the runners will be going the opposite direction where the marathoners are coming in, right by Tavern on the Green.
All right, how long have you been doing this race?
My goodness, this race has been around since 2006. It actually started as a plan to revitalize downtown Manhattan. So our finish line back then was in Lower Manhattan. So we wanted to kick off things and get things going after 9/11.
Oh, very nice. And tell me about these runners. What are they feeling right now? I'm sure you've spoken to them over the years.
Having been a runner that actually participated in this event and many events, there's some great pre-race jitters. I think folks are really excited and looking forward to the day. Yes, it's a little chilly out here, but once they get through Prospect Park and onto Flatbush Avenue, they'll be 2 miles into the course, nice and warm. They're going to get a steady flow and go. And again, they'll be amongst 25,000 of their other friends.
Pretty amazing. Thank you for joining us this morning. We'll let you get on your way. I'm sure you have a lot to do.
Absolutely.
Thank you. Doug and Andrew, I'll send it back to you guys, but we'll be speaking to some runners later on in the show.
All right, Leah Mishkin.
The video was so funny. The video that was playing while Leah was interviewing Ted was of last year's weather, and it
looked a little bit warmer.
Everyone's in short sleeves and the sun's out, but it's going to be a little colder.
Yeah, but something to keep in mind if you are driving around the
Absolutely.
five boroughs today.
Yep, it'll affect traffic for sure.